had Darren join our Anacortes High School program in 2011, and he served as our head coach until 2020, where he became the highest winning coach in Anacortes soccer history with a record of 84 wins, 52 losses, and 24 draws.
Dude, I can't hear you.
He also led the Seahawks onto 4 state runs in his time. On behalf of the Anacortes boys soccer program, we want to present you with this gift as a thank you for your years of dedication to the program, and thank you for coaching the boys over those past 9 years. Congratulations, Mr. Darren Bell.
Hanrahan in the booth, along with another new face.
Yep.
Sammy Disminowitz.
I am a new face, but I do play soccer, so hopefully I know what I'm talking about. But I am Sammy. It's going to be a really good game tonight.
And I think we're getting ready for the starting lineups, so we'll stay quiet and get ready when the game begins.
And now, introducing tonight's lineups. First, introducing the Mount Vernon Bulldogs. As senior goalkeeper, number 0, Jesus Acosta Cecina. Junior goalkeeper, number 1, Jesus Garcia. Sophomore defender, number 2, Gabriel Santa Cruz Yamas. Senior defender, number 5, Israel Reyna. Sophomore defender, number 6, Carlos Rosales. Senior forward, number 7, Angel Casillas Heel. Senior midfielder, number 8, Brandon Caro. Sophomore midfielder, number 9, Aaron Diaz. Sophomore midfielder, number 10, Christopher Soto. Sophomore defender, number 11, Jose Gonzalez. Sophomore midfielder, number 13, Manuel Rosales Tisnado. Sophomore midfielder, number 14, Jonathan Mencias Garduno. Junior midfielder, number 15, Yvonne Gardino Mendez. Senior defender, number 17, Alexis Herrera Garduno. Senior defender, number 22, Alexis Marino Cruz. And as junior defender, number 24, Ray Ramirez Gonzalez. Head coach for the Bulldogs is Barrett Bayera, assisted by Efren Morales, Bernd Strom, Lauren Jansen, Aiden Rodriguez, and Dakota Stamnis. And now, introducing your Anacortes Seahawks. Senior goalkeeper, Caleb Nelson. Senior midfielder, number 3, William Waldrop. Senior defender, number 4, Connor Barton. Sophomore defender, number 5, Wolfgang Strohschein. Senior midfielder, number 6, Noah Hunter. Sophomore forward, number 7, Wesley Hunter. Senior forward, number 8, Aiden Pinson. Junior defender, number 9, Marley Baker. Senior midfielder, number 10, Lucas Hawkins. Junior midfielder, number 11, Tyga Shore. Senior forward, number 12, Hayden Baumgartner. Freshman midfielder, number 13, Jack Eckhart. Junior forward, number 14, Fletcher Olson. Junior forward, number 15, Matthew Rutz. Junior defender, number 16, Brian Brar. Senior forward, number 17, Caden Jacobson. Sophomore defender, number 18, Cooper Barton. Junior defender, number 20, James McClellan. And a junior defender, number 21, Aaron McClellan. Head coach for your Seahawks is Brian Nelson, assisted by Ross Ramsdale, Matt Cole, and Paul Weiss. Athletic trainer is Haley Stout. Now would you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
All right, and you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, folks, the game going to begin shortly here. Had a bit of a rocky start, but we're going to get rolling here in just a few minutes. Son, still shining, but the night will close in eventually. It's getting colder by the minute, so hopefully pretty soon we'll close this booth door so Sammy and I can stay warm inside. But looking on to the match, should be a good one. We've talked about it. If you had to make a prediction for the way this one's playing out, what would it be?
Oh, gee, it's going to be a hard game. You know, Mount Vernon, we saw them lose to Squalcombe, and Anacortes actually tied them, so it's going to be a really tough one, I think.
Coming in, we know Mount Vernon, primarily a more offensive team. They've had a lot of goals this season. They work well. But Anacortes, you know, kind of an opposite sort of situation. They play defense really well, and they don't get scored on as much as Mount Vernon would probably hope to be scoring coming into this game. So, you know, different strategies. We'll see how it plays out.
They're going to challenge Mount Vernon's offense, definitely.
So, players coming on to the field. Mount Vernon having a last-minute huddle here, discussing possible strategies, motivation. Who can tell? We will go ahead and get seated here and get ready to start this game. 40 minutes on the clock, and we are excited. Depending on the outcome of this game, this may be the final sports broadcast of the year.
Hopefully not.
So
Hopefully
we'll cross our fingers and hope for a Seahawks win. But at the end of the day, entertainment is the largest hope.
Of course.
Some important injuries to note for the Seahawks. Wolfie Stroshine, he's been out for a little while now, the sophomore stud. But big blow to the Seahawks lineup. Just recently, William Waldrop, senior for the Seahawks, is not playing tonight. And we'll see how that affects the Seahawks lineup and the way they play. But overall, it's going to be nothing short of a big challenge for the Seahawks to try and come out with a win.
Also to note, Aiden Santos is in Iceland, so we'll be missing him as well, but, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Anacortes going to start with the tip-off here. Looks like Fletcher Olson on the ball there in center. And we're off and running.
Immediately plays it back out wide to Brar. Barton looks to switch it. Can he play it down line? Looks like that'll be a goal kick for Anacortes.
Seen some immediate pressure there from Ramirez Gonzalez for Mount Vernon. Of course, this will be a goal kick for Nelson.
Looks like they're trying to go long. Nelson's telling them to get up. Good ball. Can he chop it? Now goes up for the header.
Here's Fletcher. Now Mount Vernon with the ball, but Olson's on it again. Hunter looking up, but Wesley couldn't get there.
Good patience by Brar. Cooper challenges, fantastic header.
Now moving up is Soto. He comes out to Casillas.
So great foot skills, but not successful there. Gets kicked out.
Good clearance by Hunter. And Herrera Garduno chasing this ball down for a Mount Vernon throw-in. Seen some pretty aggressive play from Mount Vernon early on. High pace, high intensity. But Anacortes thus far playing pretty well, not giving too much up.
No, looks like the ball is flat. They've sent it off to get a new one.
Now, it is early in the game, but I would say, just universally speaking, that seems like a bad luck charm.
Is
To
it?
have a flat ball
Yeah.
right out of the gate, I don't know how we feel about that.
But whose
I mean,
bad
you're a
luck is
soccer
it?
player. You're in the world.
I mean, you can't play with a flat ball, so
No.
that's no good.
Well, here's a throw in for the Seahawks. Brar going to take this one.
See if they can swing it around the back, find Aiden Pinson down the line. Ooh, nice ball through to Pinson. Oh, nice turn. Looks like we have a free kick for Anacortes.
Cooper Barton going to take this one. And he just sends it to his brother Connor. Now switching field. And Mount Vernon getting the ball here. But back to the Seahawks it goes.
Goes down line. See if we can get a corner. It goes out. That's right. See if we can lock him in there. Final third.
Here's Rosales.
Anacortes holding their shape. See if the Mount Vernon can just swing it around. Make them force a pass. Unfortunately, it goes out.
Rutz tried to get it back to Brar.
We got a
but
counterattack. See how this goes.
looking inside. Barton's there. Playing back here. Soto now. Dancing around. Tries to get a shot off.
He is definitely going to be a dangerous player. They got to make sure to watch him. Looks like he's a captain, too.
That's the senior midfielder, Christopher Soto, who just had that shot. Little right. Wasn't terribly off.
Wasn't too far off, no.
Herrera Garduno here. And he's just playing back to Rosales. He'll switch field.
Anacortes is keeping more of a defensive shape, just letting them play about. Save their energy. Waiting for them to mess up.
Mount Vernon really staying patient here. Not too much movement, but keeping possession well.
So you gonna look down the line? He's looking for the player down line.
Caro sends this one, and that's just going to go out of bounds. So Brar will have to chase it down for a Seahawk throw in.
This is when we wish they had Fupa.
Right. Would be a helping hand. We know FUPA, a familiar organization at the girls' games, but the girls don't seem to replicate it for the guys.
Well, you know, we wish we could, but we told, you know, it's the guys' tradition, so we didn't want to break it, but we would be willing to, happily.
Now Santa Cruz looking up. Hunter's there for a header.
It's a good ball in.
Chase down here. Barton's there.
Really good defending. And he's able to keep it in.
Ball right back to Soto, though. Now outside is Casillas.
Good defending there by Noah Hunter. We're able to get it out of our 18.
Just go. Again, a Fupa-like presence would be helpful. They're just making Caleb Nelson chase all his own balls down.
Yeah. Well, at least it's a nice sunny day for him. It's a little cold, but at least it's not raining.
Now just going to play back to Jesus Garcia in goal for the Bulldogs.
Oh, good pressure by Noah Hunter there.
Call a free kick there for the Seahawks.
Barton's on it. He's going to look to go big.
Seahawks haven't had much of an offensive presence on the Bulldog side of the field. We'll see if they can get something here.
Good challenge. Can we lock him in?
Here's Rutz.
Good composure. Now Anacortes is looking to maintain possession. Good driven ball in by Barton.
Pinson looking up, but Mount Vernon's there. So we see a substitution here for the Seahawks. Lucas Hawkins coming in for Fletcher Olson.
Checking for the Seahawks, number 10, Lucas Hawkins.
We haven't seen many shots on goal yet, just one by Mount Vernon, so hopefully we'll see here some by Anacortes in the near future.
Of course, right as Sammy says it, Mount Vernon starts coming up, trying to make something happen. Good clearance there by Brar.
You know, I think Mount Vernon's tactic is trying to wear Anacortes out because they know they have that offensive strength up top. So if they know they can wear him out, then they'll be able to get some balls in behind in the near future.
Wise words from Sammy. Mount Vernon definitely seeming to take their time here, but when the attacks are available, they want to take them. Here, Herrera Garduno wanted something on the outside.
With a nice trap down. Can he get a
Soto
shot
staying.
off? Just goes short.
Clean pickup for Nelson. Here he's looking for Pinson, trying to keep it in. No can do. Throwing for the Bulldogs.
Good interception by Wesley. Looking for the counter.
Bulldogs stay on it. But now Rutz. And up to Christopher Soto it goes. Here's Casillas. So now we'll see the first corner of the night for either team. Brendan Caro going to take this for the Bulldogs.
We have most of the Anacortes players back in to defend. Nice ball in.
Still in play for the Bulldogs, trying to keep it alive. Now out of bounds.
It's good defending by Brian Brar.
So there, Bulldogs brought down some heavy pressure on Barton. He just had to go wide, and
He had to boot it out. Ooh, good turn by Wesley. Looks for Lucas down the line.
nice ball from Pinson. Wanted to come back, but Gonzalez was there. Still going to be Seahawk ball.
Anacortes' defense pushes up past the 50-yard line. Hopefully that will keep Mount Vernon in their own defensive half.
So Cooper Barton going to throw this in.
Brar's wide open if they're able to switch it. Good pressure by Noah. Forces him to play back.
Another throw in for Anacortes. Aiden Pinson here, working on his own, trying to get through. Nice ball from Wesley. Couldn't keep himself up. So it's Casillas, not Caro. Hunter moving up the sideline, challenging Soto. And he'll just get it back to Santa Cruz.
Some fancy step overs there by the Mount Vernon's forward. And Anacortes doing a good job of being patient. Not stepping in.
Here's a breakthrough, cross inside.
Good clearance by Cooper.
Bulldogs going to keep this ball. And we'll see some substitutions now for Mount Vernon. Caro trying to switch field. Pinson's there.
Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 9, Aaron
Seahawks
Diaz.
looking to get up the
number
field.
15, Manuel Rosales Tostado.
Good defending by Noah.
Now it's Casillas taking it outside. It's Diaz.
Gonna look for a cross.
A little too much power on that kick.
Looks like they're gonna go long for the goal kick. Maybe find Wesley. See if he can work his magic.
We've eclipsed the halfway margin in the first half. Still no score yet. Mount Vernon producing a handful more chances than Anacortes, who haven't had much of an opportunity outside of a couple long-distance free kicks early on. But
Wesley's able to keep it in.
now Caro wants to change field.
Is there a handball there? No. Wesley wants it down line. Can they find him?
A lot of pressure here from the Bulldogs.
Look for Fletcher inside. Good effort there by Rutz.
Here Rosales coming up.
You can feel that Mount Vernon just wants to send it in. They want to attack.
Lucas Hawkins. lot of back and forth between Bulldogs and Seahawks here.
Fantastic cross. Offsides. Looks like Nelson will take it.
Great vision there from the Bulldog. Trying to cross field. Of course, Casillas was just a bit too far up.
Indeed.
Rutt's going to work with his head, but it's back with the Bulldogs, and Soto is moving. Nice ball from Hunter there, and
Trying to look for the combo between Aiden and Noah there.
here's James McClellan. I'll just get it back to Barton.
Can he find Wesley? Wesley, can it be a one-on-one?
Hunter had to reach for that original ball a little too much, so trying to make it up off of Herrera Garduno was a bit of a lost cause. Now the Bulldogs have it again. Now looking high. Diaz trying to stick with it, but Brar's there.
Rutt's able to find Pinson. Pinson looks long. Wesley, look at him go.
Chasing it down. Rosales didn't know it
One-on-one.
for a while.
Oh, he fumbles it.
Wesley still fighting. Rosales has it for now. Gets to Herrera Garduno.
Fantastic run by Wesley.
Now Soto looking for Casillas on the outside.
Good effort by James to get back into position.
A little
like
too much from Casillas there.
Get a goal kick off of it.
Now some substitutions again for the Seahawks. Hayden Baumgartner coming in. Give Wesley Hunter a little breather there after that long run.
And Tyga looks like he's come on the pitch as well.
Checking for the Seahawks is number 11, Tyga Shore. Also checking in is number 12, Hayden Baumgartner.
Brar with the throw in here. Looking for Baumgartner. Challenged well by Casillas. He gets his foot on that ball quickly.
It's been a pretty clean game, not many fouls.
Here's Rosales. Back to him.
Looking for the give and go. They send it across the field. And he'll have to play back. Oh, he's able to turn.
Caro put a little too much on that one.
Nelson comes out for an easy save.
Long ball from Nelson. Pinson chasing this one down. And he knows it's his immediately. Hunter coming up.
Can we get back post on Hayden? Unlucky cross there.
Again, we haven't seen much of the Seahawks on Mount Vernon's side of the field. That was a rare opportunity. Of course, Noah Hunter just put a little too much on it, and here the Bulldogs have it again.
And of course, looking to get the line up the field.
Here's Shore, and he's got Hawkins. He'll look up to Baumgartner. He's got the angle.
Oh,
Now a cross. Shore couldn't get there.
fortunate miss.
Still alive. Pinson's on the other side now.
They send it back in. And he does. Can he get a header? Good clearance by Alexis. Got a counterattack.
You see the speed there from Casillas. Too much for Rutz as he's just running past Seahawks. But now Hunter comes barreling in to challenge.
We got lots of Anacortes players ready to defend. So we have a shot off. Just not enough power on it.
Pretty good shot there from Diaz, but a good save by Nelson. That one far out from any Seahawk player, and a throw-in will be for the Bulldogs as we see Logan Baumgartner now coming in for Lucas Hawkins. Soto trying to work his way through Shore and Baumgartner outside. Little shove there from Casillas, but it stays alive.
Gets a
Diaz
shot
wants another
off.
one.
Barton blocks it. A little bit of confusion. But it is indeed Anacortes' ball. Free kick there for Mr. Barton.
Worthy to note, Connor Barton, recently committed to Villanova.
That is a wonderful school.
Garduno plays back. Soto, almost too much off of that initial trap, but he got it past Baumgartner. Now here's Caro. Little slip up.
Good defending there by Cooper.
Now getting past. Wants it inside for Diaz.
Good effort by Rutz. Just needs a little bit of help. his teammates.
Diaz cutting back.
Gonna send it out wide. Good block by Noah.
And he gets ahead up to Pinson.
Rough challenge.
Now looking long.
Can Hayden find it? Looks like he's gonna just be patient. Force him to go the other way.
You see there the difference in scenarios on the outside when you've got Baumgartner in instead of Hunter. Regardless of whether Hunter could have gotten there, he definitely would have chased that down on the outside.
Yeah.
No telling if anything could have come of it. But Caro here in the middle. Now Pinson bringing some pressure, but
Pinson's ripping some braids tonight. I like it. It's a new look for him.
hard to recognize.
Yeah.
As we speak of the Devil, Baumgartner coming out now for Wesley Hunter. He'll most likely finish out this first half of play.
Back in for the Seahawks, number 7,
There on the
Wesley
outside.
Hunter.
As McClellan gives it to Connor Barton.
Good step in by Connor.
Shore trying to stay with it.
He's able to. Aiden Pinson with some serious pressure. Great ball down the line.
Now looking up. This is Jacobson. He wants to cross. Hunter.
Oh, just nearly off of it.
And Rutz heads it to keep it alive.
Broad challenges. Able to keep it. Can he look for a 1-2 with Rutz? Gonna have to swing it around the back.
Now Hunter with the chance. No call on the tackle from Soto.
Yeah, it was pretty clean.
Little input from the crowd after that one. But here's Pinson getting chased down by Diaz. Trying to get around.
Looking for someone to pass to. And he finds Rutz.
Here now Casillas. Back to Soto.
Some nice passing by Mount Vernon. Soto's on the ball.
Might be trying to take something himself. Getting through every Seahawk player.
But unsuccessful. He's definitely dangerous. They got to watch him for sure.
Now Wesley. Rosales chasing him down. He'll get there first. Good clearance.
Just like that speed you were talking about.
Under 4 minutes to play in the half. It seems that ever since about 12, 13 minutes, the pace of each team has increased rather exponentially as the sun really starting to go down here. Hawkins going to come back in for sure. For most of the half, Anacortes hasn't been upfield a lot, but it's changed recently. And here they've got an opportunity as Jacobson's going to throw this one in. Long ball looking for Pinson.
Oh, is that a... Can he get a corner off of it? No, they're throwing for Anacortes.
And they're going to say this is for Mount Vernon.
Oh, man.
Couldn't have called that one myself. Thought it
Yeah.
was off of Caro in the end.
Me
But
as well.
here inside is Diaz.
Here's Soto. Looks for Alexis out wide.
Nice
Sides wants to
turnaround.
play him.
Soto gets past Rutz.
Nice flick in. It's sent out. Wesley's on it. And it goes out for an anacortes throw-in.
Under 2 minutes to play. Just over the head of Hawkins.
Break in 2 minutes.
Now looking long.
Ooh, good defending there by Cooper Barton. And his brother Connor's able to send it out.
Pinson trying to track this one down.
Anacortes looking to get the defensive line up the field, see if they can keep the possession out of their 18.
Looking in for Casillas.
Anacortes' defense has... Oh!
Soto takes
as we
this
speak.
shot! And a slip up by Nelson on the save. Little pop off of the initial touch. And this one will go in for a late first half goal. Christopher Soto responsible for that one. We warned about his power early on. And there he shows it.
Well, let's see how the Anacortes Seahawks react. Hopefully they get fired up, ready to give one back.
And we're going to be out.
There you see a replay of the goal by Soto. As Anacortes already facing pressure from the Bulldogs again.
Mount Vernon looking to capitalize on their intensity after that goal. Fancy
Soto
footwork.
just continuing to
Forced
increase
to be
his
reckoned
energy.
with.
No doubt. Now it's Diaz. He'll get it back.
And a long
Rosales
shot out.
Tiznato. This time Nelson's there. Looking for Hawkins. Clean trap.
Got a
And a
man on.
cutback.
Ooh, that was a rough foul there. Looks like he's looking for Caden, but we'll see. He wants his brother to get up.
Good communication from the Bartons here. They look straight
Good
inside.
ball in.
Good clearance from Caro. Now Diaz.
Can we lock it in?
And the whistles will blow
That's
for
halftime.
the end of the first half. So, Mount Vernon
Oh, we're taking a break.
with a late score. Christopher Soto knocked it in, and it's 1-0 going into the second half in favor of the Bulldogs. So, we'll go to a commercial break and then send it up to the studio for a halftime show by our broadcast club affiliates in the booth up there. So don't go anywhere during this break. We've got lots to come during the halftime.
Stay tuned.
Hey, I need a hot and ready pizza. I'm racing against the clock. Thanks.
Where are you? Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and steaks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
The Rockfish Grill is a Northwest favorite, serving fresh local seafood, tasty wood-fired pizzas, and a large selection of signature sandwiches and burgers. They proudly pour 16 draft handles of Anacortes beer made right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. Family-friendly, live music every week. There's something for everybody at the Rockfish Grill. For more info, visit them on Facebook or at anacortesrockfish.com. The Rockfish Grill and Anacortes Brewery on the corner of 4th and Commercial in beautiful downtown Anacortes.
The action.
I, for one, can't wait to see how the rest of this game plays out. Speaking of which, I think it's time for us to explain why we are here today.
Broadcast Club and the Seahawk Journal have partnered together for today's halftime show. While you may see future format and content changes, expect regular shows starting next fall.
And here's to hoping this show goes well.
Hear, hear. There's nothing in these. Well, the fact that we are on air at all is a really great start.
All right. Speaking of which, I think we have a halftime show to run. On today's show, we'll be covering spring sports, baseball, softball, and golf.
And to top it all off, our very own Claire Schnabel, star keeper on the girls' varsity soccer team, will be joining us live later for a quick interview.
Coming up to plate here at AHS, we have our baseball and softball teams.
Nothing says spring like a little, hey, batter, swing. Am I right?
Sure. Anyways, this season is looking fantastic so far for our baseball teams, both JV and varsity. The JV squad won a ball game against Squalicum High School yesterday with a score of 17-6, bringing their record up to 5-2.
The varsity baseball boys are also knocking it out of the park with a 6-1 win over Lakewood last week. This brings their smashing record up to a solid 7 wins, 4 losses. Now that's what I call a home run.
Softball is looking pretty good as well with a 14-11 win over Oak Harbor High School on Friday, March 25th. The varsity softball team has been making improvements throughout the season, hoping to score big wins to bring that record up.
Of course, nobody is perfect, and we've had our fair share of heartbreak. With a current record of 2 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie, the softball players have taken one for the team. So students of AHS, let's get out there and support our softball squad. Rounding the corner here, we have another fantastic set of AHS sports teams.
Boys and girls golf kicked off their seasons just last month, with both girls varsity and JV putting the work in. So far, our varsity team has placed 6th and 8th in their first 2 matches, scoring 380 points each.
That's definitely a decent start to the season. Hopefully, they'll continue to improve in order to climb up the ranks amongst those tougher teams.
We asked for some coach feedback to give us a deeper look, and things appear to be thriving over there on the golf course.
Scott Dickinson, who heads the girls' varsity golf team, says that things are improving each week, thanks in part to lifting COVID mandates. The girls have been playing well on the range and moving forward as a whole team.
That's definitely good news. Similar feedback from the boys' golf side, with improvement and team support being the primary focuses.
Yeah, real good stuff. With our golf teams continuing to improve throughout the season, we'll be there to cheer them on every step of the way.
We will indeed.
Coming up now, we are going to move into a quick segment talking about this game and soccer in general with our very own keeper, Claire Schnabel. Come on over. Hi. So we have some questions for you. First off, how long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing soccer ever since I could basically walk, probably like 11, 12 years, since I was really young.
How would you say your experience has changed over the course of the COVID years?
It's definitely been an adjustment, that's for sure.
Okay.
But with regulations and rules and stuff, I've been able to make it work, which has been really nice because obviously it's a big part of my life, it's a big part of a lot of people's lives. So
Awesome.
Just social distancing and just making sure you clean everything.
Do you think that there's still a ways to go before things are like normal again?
I would honestly say no. I feel like we don't have to wear masks in practice. I've been able to travel across the country recently for soccer.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I would say everything's mostly back to normal.
Very cool.
Well, that's awesome. Do you have any fun stories from practices or games?
Oh gosh, I do have a lot. Actually, a few weeks ago, I headed to Arizona for a tournament, and so just a lot of team building activities there. But for the high school, I'd probably say one of my best memories is my freshman year. We played Cedar Woolley, and they're kind of our big rivals. So it was a really crazy game, and we ended up winning 2-1. So that definitely is the first thing that pops in my head.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome. What would you say it's like being a keeper for the team? Do you have any specific responsibilities?
besides not letting anything in the back of the net, I would say being everyone's cheerleader, because being a goalkeeper, you're not always in every single play, you know? So just making sure you can direct your team and letting them know, oh, okay, this person's open or you have a man on, is really important.
Awesome, yeah.
Absolutely. And speaking, you went to Arizona. I mean, how would you balance soccer and school? I'm sure that's difficult with all this travel you're doing.
It's pretty difficult. It took me an adjustment. It was an adjustment, definitely. But just being able to manage your time is really important. And I drive to Puyallup once a week, and so just making sure that I'm doing my homework in the car and staying on top of everything is really important.
Awesome. Yeah, that's good advice for people who are doing sports in school just like you. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Last question. Do you have any aspirations for soccer in the future after high school?
Yes, I do. I would like to play in college. So I'm in that whole recruiting process right now. So I'm very, very busy. But yeah, I would definitely want to play in college if I had the opportunity.
Lots of fun. I'm sure that's very interesting, very fun for you.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, unfortunately, I believe that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Claire, for your awesome insight.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, very happy to have you here. And thank you all so much for watching. Before we go, quick shout out to all the people who made this show happen, both the Seahawk Journal and Broadcast Club. This really couldn't have happened without everybody working together.
In the future, we hope to bring more focused coverage of the players and community members who make these incredible sports possible.
Totally. To check out the amazing work done by the Seahawk Journal, check out our website, seahawkjournal.com, which houses creative work, pieces on student life, and much more. And to see more broadcasts like this one, subscribe to AHS Live on YouTube.
Again, thank you for watching. We'll send you back to Michael and Sammy after this quick break. Go Seahawks!
Hey, I need a hot and ready pizza. I'm racing against the clock. Thanks.
Where are you? Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
The Rockfish Grill is a Northwest favorite, serving fresh local seafood, tasty wood-fired pizzas, and a large selection of signature sandwiches and burgers. They proudly pour 16 draft handles of Anacortes beer made right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. Family-friendly, live music every week, there's something for everybody at the Rockfish Grill. For more info, visit them on Facebook or at AnacortesRockfish.com. The Rockfish Grill and Anacortes Brewery on the corner of 4th and Commercial in beautiful downtown Anacortes.
The Action Club is a club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, the club holds an e-recycling event at the Frontier Building Supply at 1911 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes. You can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, and televisions. The money collected from the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you're on.
Welcome back. Getting ready for the second half here. 1-0 the Bulldogs lead. Coming in, it was a fairly evenly matched half until the end, where Soto brought out some moves like Jagger and just started dancing around Seahawk players, sent one from pretty far out, maybe 20, 25 yards.
Yeah, I would say so. Put it away. Nice driven shot.
So coming into the second half, we discussed during the halftime show, which was wonderfully presented by Lucy Price and Braden Thomas. Up here in the booth, we were discussing the Trinidad-Tobago type defense that the Seahawks were playing. Little World Cup reference there involving the U.S. team. If you know, you know. And they've been playing pretty far back the entire game, and Mount Vernon is really using it to their advantage rather than as any problem.
Yeah, hopefully this half, Anacortes gets up into Mount Vernon's attacking half and can challenge their defense a little bit.
Of course, from a physical perspective, you have to think the Bulldogs have a slight advantage. Both teams playing pretty clean overall, but the sheer natural speed from the Bulldogs
And foot skills.
absolutely is rather impressive compared to the sort of basic performance we've seen from the Seahawks so far. They've held it together pretty well outside of a really honestly lucky goal there from Soto.
It was.
Nelson had the opportunity to save, and of course it just flung over his head off of a tough bounce. But who knows where this game will go in the second half. You see there some pretty good energy coming out for the Seahawks. They're still
look
excited.
pretty amped up.
They've got 40 minutes to turn this game around, and
Looks like they're ready to go.
Bulldogs will start this half off course.
Anacortes playing a 4-3-3.
And they've got, interesting to note, I didn't even realize until now, they've got Pinson playing in the midfield. Normally he's up top. But with Waldrop out.
And Aiden.
Right. They've had to make some changes.
Yeah, for sure.
So really, the most different looking section of the lineup, I would say, is probably that forward, where you've got Fletcher Olson. You know, these are kids that we don't normally see up top.
Mount Vernon looks to play deep into their defense. They're going to look to switch it. Carlos driving down the line. Good ball through. Barton is able to step in. Good ball by Noah Hunter.
Pinson getting chased down.
And we have a foul.
Didn't see many of those in the first half, but coming out of the gate, both teams pretty high energy, and it shows there.
The determination to get some more goals.
Barton going to take this one again. Possible scoring opportunity early on for the Seahawks.
He fakes me out, fakes the player out. He's going to go short, but he goes long. Fletcher almost gets his head on it. Keeper's
still
down.
Alive. Pinson.
Oh,
great save there from the Bulldog player.
The defender
Not over
was
yet.
there. Oh, I just got to say, that was fantastic defending there.
Rosales, the goalkeeper, was out of commission.
He was out. He was not there.
And Rosales kept that one from being scored.
Yeah.
Definitely a more exciting start to the second half than we saw in the first. Hopefully it will continue here.
Good flick in behind. Connor's able to flick it down there to Fletcher.
Pinson trying to make a move, not fooling anyone much.
Cooper looks to play backwards. They reroute it out to the right there.
Broad trying to bring it back in. Here's Santa Cruz. Now Carl sends a grounder to Diaz.
Looks to play it through, but is intercepted by Brar.
Now Rutz fending off Soto. Hunter trying to get it back inside.
And can we find Pinson? Good pressure. Can we lock him in? And it goes out wide. to Jonathan.
Good ball there from Hunter.
He's on the run. Great ball in. Can he? Oh, man.
Hunter trying to keep it
Unlucky
alive.
there.
Now the other Hunter, Wesley. See the slip up from the Seahawk. Hard to imagine what could have happened had he stayed on his feet. But the Bulldogs now moving as Casillas tries to switch field. Pinson there. Read well.
Tries to send it out wide back to Wesley.
That's a great ball.
And
Can he keep it in?
Oh, it just goes out.
Throw in here. And Santa Cruz. Going to send it over to Rosales.
Good ball over the top.
Casillas running down.
Nelson comes out. Good stop there.
He looks upfield to Hunter. Mount Vernon coaches one of the handball call there. And looks as though they got it.
Ball over the top. Connor and Cooper chasing it down. Good defending. Able to turn out pressure. Unfortunate giveaway.
Trying to get through.
Is that a PK? Nope. No call there.
Keeping it alive.
Can he turn? Aiden looks to take him on.
Pinson gets past one. He's got more
And
to go.
Good clearance by Carlos.
Right back to Barton. Noah sends it. And
See that Rutz wants it. Good switch by Pinson. Plays it into Brar. Rutz sends it down line with a nice header.
Hunter trying to get upfield. He's not the only one with speed
Can he
there
get
on
a
the
cross
outside.
off?
Now a grounder.
Oh.
Pinson trying to keep it alive.
That was a really good cross. It's unfortunate no one was there.
See a substitution here. Lucas Hawkins going to come in.
Checking in for the Seahawks, number 10, Lucas Hawkins.
And Acordis running to get regrouped back into their formation. Mount Vernon being patient as we saw them in the first half with the same tactic.
Now trying to get up. Cooper Barton with a nice head.
Noah's able to bring it down.
No call there.
I would
Soto fights off Rutz.
Yeah.
And he's coming through again.
Good pressure there by Fletcher.
What a brilliant shot
That was top bins.
from Angel Casillas. That's an incredible shot.
I was not expecting that. That just came out of nowhere. He was just right there.
So we saw Christopher Soto come up. That's where all the attention goes from the Seahawk defenders. He defers to Diaz, gets it out wide to Casillas, and he sends a beautiful shot into the right corner.
Scored by number 7, Angel Casillas.
Replay 3, 2, 1.
And we'll see that again.
Man.
Looked like Nelson might have gotten a fingertip on it.
It was just a bullet of a shot, though.
Those ones hard to stop here, and the Bulldogs not letting their foot off the gas at all here. About 10 minutes in.
Anacortes hasn't put their heads down, though. They look still upbeat. Good play out by Connor.
Rutz gets it to Hunter. And now on the other side, it's Rosales.
Good ball through.
Again, Casillas
Is he going to put it away?
gets it to Diaz. Nice pass. And Mount Vernon is running away with this game. It was 1-0 going in to the second half. Less than 12 minutes, less than 11 minutes rather, into the second. And it's already 3-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. They took the energy from Casillas, and Diaz gets it done again. Beautiful passing. You know, Casillas probably could have just taken a shot if he really wanted to, but he gets it to his teammate.
Which was the smarter decision.
And really hard to stop that when it's just Nelson and Diaz, basically one-on-one, clean shot for Diaz, and he capitalized. And again, Bulldogs marching upfield, not really even exercising any patience. They're just moving along.
Wesley's able to header it forward.
And Hunter tries to keep it alive, but it falls to Mancias Garduno.
Another ball in. Barr's able to send it back up. They're gonna look. He's gonna look wide. Sends it through the middle.
Nice turnaround from Garduno Mendez. Soto gets past one. Plays out to Casillas.
Good step in there. Not gonna call the foul there. They're gonna find Carlos out wide. He's gonna cross it in.
Rosales looking too high for Diaz, but it's still in play.
The flag has gone up on our near side here for an offsides call. Nelson could play short here, but well, looks like he's going long.
Good challenge on the header there from Hunter, but it's the Bulldogs again moving now. McClellan gets it away, and Noah Hunter stabilizes.
It's a good ball in, just unfortunate step in there by the opposing team.
Herrera Garduno now trying to move up.
Cross in. Noah steps in.
clears it for the meantime.
Looks
at
like
least.
it's Anacortes' ball. Just skimmed the Mount Vernon's leg there a little bit.
Now Hawkins really bringing some
Speedy.
pressure. Good turnaround, but the speed of Mount Vernon gets to him. Good challenge here
Really
by Barton.
good defending.
Clears it away from Mencias Garduno.
You just really have to be patient with these really good attacking Mount Vernon players, or else they'll just take advantage of any opportunity they're given.
Soda trying to flip it back. Barton clears.
Is he going to shoot it from far out? No, he sends it out wide.
Now Casillas going to take one. Nelson just grabs it out of the air. We'll see how he plays this. Sends it long. Hawkins wanted it, but it's now Santa Cruz who gets it. Soto back on the ball.
Good counterattack here. Anacortes getting behind them.
Diaz faked one, now takes a lefty. Good save from Nelson.
Good
and
save.
Gets his hands back on it quickly.
Connor right there to make sure that that ball is not going in.
Unfortunately, right to the foot of a Bulldog. So Casillas here on the outside, looking back. McClellan. Good interception there. Of course, it just clears. Throw in here for the Bulldogs. And another clear from McClellan. Now we see a substitution here. Tiger Shore making his way onto the field for Anacortes.
Fletcher goes off.
Looking for a cross.
Looking
Goes
for
straight
Carlos.
through.
That was a good look. Just didn't connect there.
Just be a goal kick here for Nelson.
Is he gonna look short? Nope. Rutz sends it in over the top with a header.
Mount Vernon on the ball quickly. Seems as though the Bulldogs, ever since that first goal, they really haven't lost possession for more than a handful of seconds. dominating this second half of play. It'll be a climb for the Seahawks as we reach our halfway mark in the second half. But
looks to go short to Brar.
good touch from Soto.
Oh, crossbar. That was just unlucky shot there. Some call off on Soto. Wasn't
Didn't like
clear what
that.
it was.
And you see just how quickly Mount Vernon can come from, just sort of moving up field monotonously to all of a sudden.
Just game-changing energy.
Right. Perhaps their most threatening quality is that change of pace they can install on a whim. Trying to play back to Soto. He fights off Noah Hunter. Referees.
Good ball through. And he's onside. Drives in.
Nakasias. They'll defer to Caro. Now looking.
Soto.
Too many Seahawks there. Rutz gets it to Shore now to Pinson, trying to stay with it. Hunter.
Ball goes in over the top to Lucas.
Well played, but again, Bulldogs all over the field. And now they'll send it all the way back to the goal.
It's a good opportunity for Anacortes to get their lineup.
Before the Bulldogs ended up scoring to make it 2-0 and then, of course, scoring again quickly, in the first few minutes of the half, Anacortes seemed to be bringing a little more pressure upfield. And, they had a few opportunities early on. You sort of wonder why they've seemed to march back yet again, as in the first half they saw it didn't really work, and they're still seeming to fall into old habits here as Rosales is moving up. And once again, it's Soto. Good response from Cooper Barton.
Oh, good ball in, but he's offsides.
Pretty clear call there. And again, Caleb Nelson not having a tough time staying warm out there. He's chasing down balls all over the track.
Got to stay warm somehow.
Hesitates here.
Bra goes short to open up space in behind.
Bra and McClellan have a little back and forth. Now they get it to Rutz.
Good ball through.
And here comes Soto. Diaz trying to cut back.
Carlos is open out wide.
Shore misses the header, so it's Rosales.
Good patience there by Hunter. He's gonna.
Garduno Mendez.
Oh, great
making his
1-2
way.
there. Just goes out of bounds.
So we'll see some substitutions for the Bulldogs here in the back line, as Israel Reina comes in. Rutz gets the turnaround. Now Hawkins looking up.
Good flick in.
Pinson trying to keep it alive. No can do. Casillas.
Outside of the foot with that long ball there.
Looking
Good
for
ball
Caro.
through.
Maintaining control.
Really good defending there by Taiga.
Soto looks outside. Reyna. Now back to Garduno Mendez.
They're going to switch it to the other side of the field there. Brawr's able to get possession of it up into Pinson.
Caro just going to send this one. A lot of power. Well over the goal. But, again, Mount Vernon continuing to look for scoring opportunities amidst a healthy lead. 15 minutes and counting left on the clock. Soto again making his way. Now just coming up
Plowing
himself. Sends a grounder just outside the right corner. And
You know, I just feel like we keep saying Soto. He's just always there.
it's repetitive but necessary. He has been an anchor.
Yeah, rock of the team for sure. I mean, he's there. He's here. He's everywhere.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Corner coming for the Bulldogs. Looks to be Diaz taking this one. Not out of danger yet.
Oh, chips it in. Little bit of miscommunication
Good
there.
scoop from Nelson. Hey, Baumgartner trying to get through. Brilliant slide from the Bulldog. There, Caro. Diaz sets it back. Now Reyna switching field.
Good ball through there.
Casillas with the speed on the outside.
Cuts
Looks into
it back.
Diaz.
Soto.
Just running
Bit
into
of a
Anacortes
collision.
players. And they're going to call that Soto. Confused by the call. But an easy one for the ref there. Nelson will take this.
Looks for Taiga. Just can't keep it inbounds there.
Soto. Once again, now Casillas on the outside. Looking back to Garduno Mendez. He takes a shot.
Far out, but goes wide.
Nelson have to chase down this ball yet again. If you're just tuning in, late game here. Got about 11 left on the clock. Mount Vernon's up 3-0. They haven't necessarily slowed down offensively, but Anacortes has played a little better down the stretch here. The back four trying to hold it together after Mount Vernon came out swinging with 2 quick scores in the second half. But if Anacortes wants to make any sort of run, they've got to do it now.
Good footwork there by Cooper Barton.
And you see the Seahawks trying to bring a little pressure forward. This will be a throw-in for Anacortes.
We're now able to get into the Mount Vernon's attacking half here.
Nice clearance, but it goes straight to Connor Barton. So now Rutz in the middle, trying to do something. Hawkins sticking with it. But a throw in here for the Bulldogs. Marino Cruz getting it in.
Tiger with the pressure. Noah looking to help him out.
Mount Vernon not panicking much.
Ball down the line. Just
down.
Just barely goes out.
Mencius Garduno wanted to keep that one in. He tried. Couldn't quite get it.
Hunter looks to go back to Connor Barton. Rutz goes up for the challenge. But Mount Vernon is able to send it through. Good effort there by Hayden to try and keep it in play. But it looks like Mount Vernon will have a corner.
And again, we'll see the Seahawks crowd the box pretty heavily here. Pinson, really the only Seahawk outside of the box.
Taken from Mount Vernon, number 24, Ray Ramirez Gonzalez.
Sends a grounder and clearance,
Good clearance. Hayden with the pressure. He wants to play it right away, but is stopped by Santo, excuse me.
Good touch from Rutz, but the Bulldogs are on it. Nice turnaround from Casillas.
Good driven ball in.
Here again, Casillas. Now getting it to Caro. Tries to get through Rutz, but he gets the ball. And a bad touch from Shore gets it back to the Bulldogs.
Mount Vernon just looking to keep possession here. But it gets turned over. Mount Vernon able to recover.
Shore now in play. Little too much on that interceptive touch. And so the Bulldog defender's able to get there before Shore had a chance.
He's going to look out wide for the overlap. Can he play him down line? Looks to switch it across the field.
Soto again. No slowing down from the Bulldogs. Cuts back, and again! And just when you thought Christopher Soto had done it all, he proves you wrong once again.
And just does it again.
The footwork at this point is nothing short of immaculate. We're having a tough time following him, and it can't be any easier for the Seahawks players down on the field. That has to be the final demoralizer. You see just a beautiful shot and finish from Soto. And with under 5 minutes left to play, at this point the Seahawks, they really just don't want to let him score again.
Yeah. Ooh, good
Hunter trying to
combo
play up.
there. Just gets over Brar's head.
Casillas keeping it in.
James
cuts back.
out wide.
Now Casillas coming in. He'll get it to Caro. Reyna back to Caro. He's pointing.
Good defending there.
Reyna now just gets it short to Ramirez Gonzalez. Back to Caro. Again, Soto with this cutback. Dancing around. Rutz gets this one.
Looks for Hayden. Hayden drops in back to help. Now we have an opportunity up the field. Fortunately, Mount Vernon gains possession.
Marino Cruz doing well to out-muscle Baumgartner there on the edge. And here Hunter. Now Pinson.
Oh. Are we going to have a foul here? He's saying it's a PK, I think.
Yes, indeed.
Big opportunity here for the Seahawks. Looks like they're talking about who's going to take it. Looks like Pinson, not a shocker there, will be trying to put it away. PKs, as easy as they should look, are in fact not super easy. Not speaking from personal experience, of course.
Right.
No.
I think it's worthy to note before the broadcast is over, you have the ultimate classification to say this. Of course, Sammy going on to play soccer in college overseas, in fact.
Yes, in Cardiff, Wales. After I recover from my, unfortunate ACL injury.
And there you see Sammy's words. Nothing but truth, because Pinson couldn't nail the penalty.
Yeah, I feel for Pinson.
Replay.
We'll see a replay of this missed penalty by Pinson.
It wasn't a bad shot, the keeper just dove the right way. Just unfortunate, really.
And didn't even have to save it with his hands. It just crossed his feet. So
Yeah.
if it had just been a little more centered, probably could have gone in.
You know, sometimes I think a good PK shot is just straight down the middle because the keepers always go left to right. Not that necessarily hitting it down the middle is particularly a smart thing, but sometimes it just works.
Well, in this case, we'll never know. Lucas Hawkins
Lucas!
charging. And a grounder goes right into the hands of the keeper. And he's just going to roll this out to Caro.
Noah looking for a call there. Looks like not going to get one. We have a counter. Ball
It's
sent out
Casillas
wide.
down low.
Looking for Santo.
Interesting to see if Mount Vernon really tries to score here at the end. They're up 4-0. And Soto's
And
going to do it.
Soto does.
He's got the hat trick.
Man.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, that is perhaps an unnecessary dagger to the heart by the Bulldogs with nothing but stoppage time left on the clock. So now a 5-0 game the Seahawks face, and
Replay. 3, 2, 1.
we need to see that again.
And he was falling too. He did a little bit of a roly-poly.
Last-ditch effort here from the Seahawks. Just trying to move the ball upfield as much as they can.
With under 2 minutes left to go. I don't think Anacortes played poorly. It's just, Mount Vernon just really capitalized on some good opportunities, and their just accuracy is just so good. They were able to put those 5 goals away.
And with the final whistles blowing, the game wrapped up. What a performance by Christopher Soto and the Mount Vernon Bulldogs. 5-0, they take it over the hometown Seahawks in a thrilling performance. The first half, very evenly matched until
It was
the
only
last few minutes.
1-0.
Right.
Then
and out of nowhere,
second half, Soto just said one wasn't enough.
Took it over. The narrative changed quickly, and that's that. So we will take a quick commercial break and come back to finish this game out.
Hey, I need a hot and ready pizza. I'm racing against the clock. Thanks.
Where are you? Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and steaks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza.
The Rockfish Grill is a Northwest favorite, serving fresh local seafood, tasty wood-fired pizzas, and a large selection of signature sandwiches and burgers. They proudly pour 16 draft handles of Anacortes beer made right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. Family-friendly, live music every week. There's something for everybody at the Rockfish Grill. For more info, visit them on Facebook or at AnacortesRockfish.com. The Rockfish Grill and Anacortes Brewery on the corner of 4th and Commercial in beautiful downtown Anacortes.
The Action Club is a club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, the club holds an e-recycling event at the Frontier Building Supply at 1911 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes. You can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, and televisions. The money collected from the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
4, 3,
The Rockfish Grill promises tasty, and in their 20 years,
Bringing you back to the booth here for the final time tonight after a wild Mount Vernon victory. 5-0, they take it over the Seahawks. We had a little last-minute change up here in the booth. Kai Wallace now to my right. I think he has a few words to say as this is the final sports broadcast of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. I mean, we started this year, and it's just gone crazy. I mean, we've done so many events. It's gone great. And because this is the last sports event of the year, I would like to take a quick moment to shout out a few of our people, specifically Michael Hannerhan, the man. So, Michael, this is your 3rd year announcing with us, and you've kind of run the show. It's kind of incredible, so I wanted to give this to you and embarrass you live on camera to thank you for everything you've done for Broadcast Club. Yeah, I'd also like to give a quick shout out to Kaylee and Riley in the booth. Anyone else?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've loved commentating all the sporting events that I've been able to. It's been wonderful for me, and it's probably the greatest experience of my life to this point. But, you know, there's got to be 2 people in the booth. I've had a lot of people helping me out along the way. Freddie DePaula, he was there in the beginning. He stuck with me through it all. 2019 homecoming football game is where we had our start, and it's been nothing but fun since then. Parker Mong chimed in for some basketball games, even some volleyball here and there. Of course, we had Sammy and Claire out for soccer season, which was amazing. And through the years, just a lot of people helping out here and there. And, of course, the man who makes it all possible, JT Money, Mr. Thompson, we love you dearly. So I thank you all kindly for this, and we thank you all at home for watching through it all. It's been a great run, and I hope it continues through the years.
Yeah, we've also got a ton of others who've been helping behind the scenes, not just seniors. We've got people from all of the grades. Everyone is welcome here at Broadcast Club, and we always love to see new faces. So if you haven't been and joined the broadcasts, either on camera or behind the scenes, we would love to have you.
So, with that little plug to the Broadcast Club, we will finish up tonight with some replays, and I think I'll just leave that to the camera folks. Of course, they did a wonderful job, as always, freezing their butts off outside. We keep it comfortable here in the booth, but it's a team sport, even in the broadcasting, just as it is on the soccer field. So, with that in mind, Mount Vernon took away the last home victory that we possibly would have been able to broadcast, but a great game, entertaining night, and like I said, the experience of a lifetime. We'll see you in the future, folks. Have a good one.